Hey Collective, my name's Antonio. Welcome to Copper Visions. This is your reading today. So immediately I got Nine of Swords, and automatically I heard, oh, you've let go of your fear. You've let go of the uncertainty or the doubt. Maybe you're feeling this still, maybe it's still running through your body a bit, but the confirmation that I received with it was Master Manifester, which is all about how Raven here makes friends with the spider, which actually characterizes the raven's fear. And so once the raven knew to make friends with their fear, they realized how much more that they can actually create or have a say over the world that they were bringing into form. So I'd like to see where else this goes. I don't really have a set spread today for how this is going, just because it feels really in the moment, and I want to honor this idea of what we've chosen to let go of. The last reading I posted was about how we had a full moon and it was important to release, to surrender to the divine, and at the same time trust in yourself and trust in what feels aligned for you at this time. So let's see what else wants to come out. What's in the mix here for a spirit? Okay, I'm feeling like a little resistant towards getting any cards. But I'm also feeling this need to choose. The Two of Swords. You're facing this choice between allowing your fear to guide you and allowing your heart to guide you. But maybe your heart's scared. What's going on? Six of Swords. You are moving on to calmer waters, for sure, no doubt, in a resilient way too. So you know what it's like to sit with the discomfort. But there's a truth that you're revealing, or that has been revealed to you. And so I want to actually know what this truth is about in regard to well, what's this truth about, Spirit? What is this truth about? Ooh, I got two cards. Oh, two changes. So maybe there's two changes that are happening in your life at the same time. Wow, okay, so I got the home card and the masculine energy card. And the home was reversed, so you might be feeling uprooted, or you were about to move. Also, this masculine energy could pertain to a specific man in your life, or a specific masculine energy in your life. Gender doesn't apply gender however you feel, because it doesn't have to be a man. However, there's just more of an energy that is used to taking charge and to laying out the plan. And I'm getting this interesting vision of me saying things before I say them in this reading. It's almost like you're hopping timelines, or you're jumping timelines now. And this has to do with the truth that you've been receiving. Okay. This is really fascinating. Where do we go from here? Where do you want to go? Tell me. Let's keep going with the tarot then. So this truth, so is this, what? Judgment. This is the life purpose card. You know, you making the right judgment calls. Just one moment. Something about this black shirt I'm staring at that she's wearing. You might feel like you need to protect your energy, so you're wearing the color black, or you might find that that's more of a comfort zone while you're making the transfer, while you're transcending. Something's happening where you're entering a new timeline, I want to say. a new space for yourself. So what does this Judgment have to really do with? The Empress at the bottom, and the Seven of Wands at the top. So yeah, protection is coming through. Protection from what? From people? From people's words? From people's judgments? Perhaps, yeah. But you have to have faith in the process, which is another card I see here. Interesting. So, oh, okay, I just want to, this feels super, super, super free-flowing, and I want to acknowledge, oh wow, divine timing too at the bottom. Something about something running its course. Something about a situation, running its course. And now I see sacred space at the top. Discernment. Yeah. Ooh. You've been trying to discern what the truth about something, but then there's growth. So what is it, Spirit, that collectives are learning about this transcendence that they're going towards? And I see the Queen of Swords. Just wanted to say hi. So this is a very, very discerning energy. You're honing in on something that you've been wanting to figure out for a while. It feels like. And I just see the number 10 with this Master Manifestor card with the raven on it. The whole beginning of this started with the end of your doubt. Started with the end of your fear. To move forward. To see something clearly. But then there's this masculine energy, which is interesting because then the Queen of Swords coming out amongst this masculine energy here. There's only women here too. So that just goes to show that this isn't about gender. It's energy. Okay, well, there's 3 cards that fell out, and I'm just going to show you them as they came. So let's talk through the first one. The Hermit. The Hermit. Self-reflection, being aware of your internal world, taking a moment. You see how she's floating above here. The clouds, the mountains, the stairs, the ocean even. Holding on to that light. The guiding light. You're a guiding light. You almost, she seems like she's a lighthouse. She's being a lighthouse for something that she doesn't really know. Or she can feel it, but she doesn't see it, Something like that. And at the back is the 8 of Cups. So the card of walking away and walking toward something else. I think what scares, this feels personal actually, but it could be a personal matter that this is about. Very personal matter. You might be walking away from something but towards something else. But I think that the scariest part about the 8 of Cups is feeling like you have to walk away from something that you feel strongly attached to. I think that's what makes walking away the hardest, is if you feel, hey, this is how I thought it was going to go. But now it feels like it's not supposed to go in this direction or something like that. And the back of the card, the back is the Knight of Swords. So you're not just walking away, but you're running towards something. So let's figure out what you're running toward, because this feels really climactic. And I'm just getting the Odyssey. So you've been on this long journey. And if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend. I mean, it's a cool movie, and I think it's right now in popular culture. There's just so much about how us humans, we still strive to go on these journeys and to have these adventures. And, obviously that's not going to necessarily happen. Well, maybe. I mean, I'm sitting at a desk and I feel like I'm going on an adventure right now with you. So it is possible no matter where you're at, However, if you've been feeling like, I want to run towards something that really excites me, that really gets me, going. You're doing it. You're doing it because it took you to run away from the fear that was crippling you before. Very strong words, but that's what's coming through. So what is collective running toward? What is collective running toward? And I see this angel card, the back of it says the time is now. So the time, oh wow. Running toward, and the Lovers came out. Oh my gosh. There's a few cards on the back of it too. So the Lovers, number 6, Sagittarius and Gemini energy. So it's, what's interesting is that I only see, oh well, there's one. I mean, there's one guy, you know, running. You can't really see his face, but I guess you don't really know. You don't really know if this is a guy or not. But anyways, it just feels like there's so much of the feminine stepping into a masculine energy of taking the lead, of showing the ropes, of doing something that is very, I'm hearing constructive and productive and worthwhile. Okay, so the Lovers, huh? And the card behind it is the Knight of Pentacles. So there's definitely, oh wow, and I do see the Nine of Swords back again, which is the card that started this reading. So, you know, there's this interesting slowdown. So you might have had hesitation. You might have had hesitation about this. Well, I'm hearing love offer, and if this has nothing to do with love, like an outside, like a person, you know, then this definitely would have to do with an aspect of yourself that you've been hesitant about giving light to, or perhaps you have a channel too, and you've been a little hesitant to share more about who you are, for example, than you thought, or there's a type of vulnerable energy coming through here that feels a little hesitant and afraid, but you're on solid ground, I'm hearing. So what else? I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck right now. 6 of Pentacles, another 6. Wow, super. I'm hearing lightning. But when I heard lightning, I also saw the number 16 on this masculine energy card. So, and 16 is the number of the Tower in tarot, and I don't see the Tower here at the moment. But it's almost like something could happen any moment. Interesting. About truth. Okay, take it or leave it, but I heard the truth about the love you have for yourself. This may be only for a few of you, but you might have had a really hard time finding or allowing yourself to feel the love you really deserve. And it's really quiet right now. But something is picking up speed. The Sun. Wow. Oh, interesting. And this little symbol on her dress here, her skirt, it looks like a little lightning bolt, which I've never seen before. But it's almost like a permanent symbol of shock, of excitement. The Sun. Wow. Okay, well, is there, well, there is no ending. I mean, it's all, you know, the work is never done. The life we're living isn't over until it's over. However, energy is never destroyed, only transformed. So, you are what you think. Wanted to come out. You are what you think. So this is talking about the power of belief that you have, and also scripting. If you do resonate with journaling at night or as soon as you wake up in the morning, and scripting, you know, the most ideal or perfect day, or the most wonderful thing that you can connect to in this moment, that puts you in alignment with your highest excitement, but also puts you in alignment with this timeline. Okay, so now we're coming around the bend here. This is all about you jumping timelines, using the tool that you now have of truth, that you have access to infinite abundance all the time. And I know that just came out. And I see no expectations on the bottom. And yeah, and you are what you think, yeah. Okay, is there anything else that you want collective to know about this new timeline though? What's gonna happen? I feel like using a different deck. Magnetism through gratitude. Okay, I'm gonna use the Moonology right now. Yeah, this feels much more organic and flowing. And now the Hermit and the Knight of Swords fell on the floor. So it's like everything stopped for a second so that something could happen. Right place, right time. Like you're about to, like something, I don't want to sound too cheesy because it feels like you're about to meet someone right in the moment, you know, in this moment, but you might receive a certain revelation at any given moment in time. It's like the shock of truth or something like that, or communication. But it says, don't let pride get in your way and nothing is set in stone. Oh my gosh, great. Now this feels kind of confusing. But, oh man. But there's an excitement about it. And I think, I'm not sure if we've entered Leo season yet, but August is just around the corner, right? Just around the bend. So something is just around the bend for sure. And it's... And I don't want to, I feel like pacing myself right now. I don't want to lose track of I don't know where the Hermit went. Huh. So maybe that's, I don't know where the Hermit went. I don't know. So I think it's time to go. It's time to go. Okay, I'm going to see if the angels have anything to say about this. We are in charge of our own stories, right? Wow. And I feel like my time is running up. I have to go. Haniel, downloads of intuition. Okay, just a confirmation in regard to a specific few of you who are receiving this download of information, of this intuitive download. Okay, it says, trust what is coming to you, for the information is absolutely a glimpse of the future. Your psychic gifts are heightened at the moment, and it's essential for you to take the time to record what is coming from within. As a reminder, nothing is set in stone. Oh my gosh. And therefore, if your intentions change, you can absolutely rewrite what is to come. But you are receiving information that will serve you on your way. And the affirmation is, I trust my intuition and psychic gifts. Yeah, just so you could see. I mean, I don't know if you want to pause and read, but for yourself. I trust my intuition and psychic gifts. So trust your intuition and psychic gifts. The top of the deck here, I see the Seraphim and Dominions. So I see divine compensation and face your own shadow. So be willing to light up all parts of yourself with this truth that's coming your way. And then the next step will be revealed. Okay, that's what I have for you today, Collective. Thank you so much for being here. And if you resonated with anything in this video, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.